I had to exit stage left. I had to get right into the hot topic. But before we get into the hot topic, we're going to do this right tonight. If you just got on, do us a favor and do what you see on the screen. Number 1, hit that like button. Number 2, hit the subscribe button. And lastly, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we are live and you be a part of this great community of the My One Word chat, because we just going to go on and make that official because I love that, Higgins. I love it. But anyway, we back. Here's the question for the day. Rob, you there, man? Look like you froze. You there, bro?
I'm there. I was just being still.
That brother said, I'm there, and shook his head. I'm there. Like, how does that make sense? No, I'm not, but I'm here. Backwards one word? What in the world? It's like you saying, hey, bro, you good? Yeah, I'm great, brother. I'm doing well.
Great.
That's like, help me. Help me.
Hey, bro, look, real talk. I got caught in I zoned out, man. 150 just hit me. I saw them flames. I was just like, I'm back.
All right, hot topic for tonight. Do you think the days of having one job and retiring from it are over? Let me get my typo. But do you think the days of having one job and retiring from it are over, Mr. Davis?
I would say it just depends. I don't think it's so. I think it depends on, first of all, how you saved. If you're frugal and you were building for your retirement and you have what is that? Is it ARP, I believe, or you have stocks
401k?
And bonds?
Oh,
not
stocks
just
and
401k, just the stocks, bonds, and investments.
IRA.
Then those IRA. That's what I was thinking about. I said ARP. Lord have mercy.
Right. We just kept it moving.
But I think it's possible to do that because I've seen people leave where I'm at, and every time I look up, Miss Millie going on a cruise. Like that's all. Casino and cruise is all she does. But she had multiple retirements. Invested her money however she did it, and now she's free. I mean, outside of being a grandmother, she just travels all the time. I believe it is possible if you manage your funds right. Go ahead, bro. I got another part to that.
Okay. I definitely agree with what Rob said. I say on this point, I don't think it's going to be very easy to do that. I think times have changed. I do think it's possible, like what Rob said, with very strict budgeting and doing well with your money. But for the majority of people who vacillate up and down when it comes to that, like they're doing well and then they're not doing well, they're doing well, not doing well. For the people that's on that seesaw called life, that, not all people, but a majority of people, and it's black or white. You know what I'm saying? Majority of people that's on that seesaw because things happen, engines go out, credit card fees come in, whatever, all these things that happen in life, unexpected child, all kinds of things that can happen, right? Do I think having one job and retiring from it are over these? Oh, do I think the days of it? And in that sense, yes, I think it is. I think you got to have a side hustle. I think this is side hustle time, whatever it may be. Whether you getting a 401k, not 401k, Lord. Whether you getting a 1080 or whatever the little form is for the year, whether you getting one of those or not, I think you need side hustle. You need multiple streams of making money. I think we are in those days of debt. I think the days when our parents worked at the factory their whole life and they were straight when it was over, they was in the electrician or whatever they was, and everything was fine. I think those days are over for a majority of people. Maybe not all, but a majority. Go ahead, bro.
And I'm with you with that. Higgins, you are absolutely right. Even people with one good job got side hustles and multiple streams of income. This guy. So I get that, but my situation different. You dig what I mean? I joke a lot, but we had to raise 7. We had to raise 7 of them. You dig what I mean? So that takes away you know what I mean?
Without full pay.
Yeah.
I gotta bring in that part. We ain't gonna say the name, but hey, that's real.
Right. So we truly got it out the mud in some ways, and I know that's overly used, but
not for you.
But what I'll say is, depending on how your lifestyle is. Now, if you want to live a lavish lifestyle, you're gonna have your side hustles, multiple streams of income, just so that you're not having all your eggs in one basket. You shouldn't do that anyway, but sometimes that's what you have. So I mean, it depends on your situation. If you're a single person, it's just you. Oh yeah, this is very, very possible
achievable.
To do.
Yes.
That goal, you can achieve that goal if you do it right. But again, you can't make bad money decisions and think you about to retire and I hate this job. And you didn't have 20 jobs and a 5-year span. Nah, you ain't retiring. You ain't
Yeah.
vested in nothing. So yeah, it all depends on how you doing your thing, man.
I think a key part of what you said, and I didn't think about it till you were talking, is that whether you single or married, because I think the difficult part is married with children or married with a spouse, because you're taking care of more than one person. But when it's just you and you know what you do, you can just be like, well, I can cut this, I can do this, I can, single life, man, like, man, I'm eating bologna this week, I'm saving money. You know what I'm
Yep,
saying? I ain't eating
yep,
nothing but hot
yep.
dogs this week. You married, that sometimes that's true, sometimes it ain't. That your spouse will be like, nah, I'm finna eat for real. Skip these
Right,
hot dogs or whatever. Because
right.
some people live in that like totally restrictive lifestyle. It's like, okay, I'm getting paid and I'm only touching $50 and I'm living off $50 for 2 weeks. It's like, how
For
is you
2
doing
weeks,
it?
yeah.
And some
Like
people
a
will do that
allowance.
for real. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But when
Mhm.
you married or you got kids that's, say you go to Walmart and you got little kids, you gonna finna spend some money. You in Walmart or, haircuts, all these things cost.
Oh
So
boy.
it could be
Haircuts
rough.
nowadays crazy work.
Yeah. Ronald Jackson said, I don't think so, at least for now. I work for a company where they just celebrated decades at the job. Then at the same time, the gig economy, I heard, is booming. So yeah, I think it's and what do you mean by gig economy? Economy is like side hustle. Say for example,
Right,
I give example, like I don't open this up to public, but I know how to do graphics, right?
right,
If I
right.
open it up to public and had the patience to deal with a bunch of other people, I could say, hey man, I got this deal to get these graphics done. I can always say that. But it's a way that I know I can keep on the side if need be. I could do. You feel what I'm saying? But there's people that's a side hustle or a booming gig economy. Or you can get hired for a gig of, I don't know if I gotten learning how to do sound or something like that. I don't know how to do that. But if I learned how to do it, like, okay, yeah, I can be your DJ, but I'm doing the DJ to be a hustle. You know what I'm saying? Hagen say, I ain't eating no bologna. That's my problem. I need a wife that's gonna cook because I just spent $35 on Chinese just for me.
And I mean, but
But that's you,
that goes
right?
back to the saving,
Yeah,
because we'll go out and we'll spend the 35 on eating out and
right.
not realize how much money you can save. Like right now, I'll tell you this: I'm on this soft diet for the next 4.5, maybe 5 to 6 months. Right?
Yeah,
Ain't no eating out for me. You dig what
right.
I mean? The stuff that I was spending and on a weekly basis, like if we talked about it,
Yeah,
if I went and hollered at Dime for a minute, like none
yeah.
of that is popping off right now. So
None of it.
I I I can't spend that money. You dig what I mean? I mean, I'm on the Gerber diet. I got apple juice, apple juice and water out this month. But I'm laughing about it, but it's
Yeah,
saving money, and probably at this point, it's a good thing because in my
right,
situation, if people,
right,
and I'm gonna put this out here publicly because a lot of people don't know this, there are pieces of the government that's shut down, and
right.
there's a lot of folks out here not getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is another thing. The days of one job and having a retirement, that's where the saving and stuff comes from. Not everybody
Right.
in that position, but what you said, having kids, um, and responsibility. So
Yeah.
the only reason I put that out there because the world don't really realize that, Department of Homeland Security is shut down. And
Mm-hmm.
so y'all pray for everybody, not just me. Y'all pray for everybody under DHS because
Yeah.
we not getting paid, folks. And
Right.
retiring and all that, they want you to dip into that. So it's gonna be hard to retire if you got to take a loan from yourself. You dig what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I know
Mm-hmm.
that's not the topic. I'm just putting it out there publicly. So if somebody run across this, because the world need to know, like it's messed up.
I agree. I was laughing at Hagen's talking about he's not eating any bologna. That's my problem. I need a wife that's gonna cook because I just spent $35 on Chinese just for me. So when I was single, I had a roommate. I was in college,
Hmm.
and my roommate prepared me in a weird way to be with my wife. Right now, he was nothing like my wife, but I'm saying his eating habits. He was a cooking guy, so he could cook. He's a Southern dude from Louisiana. My homeboy Mike, he cooked, and he was always had the mindset. I'd be like, Mike, bruh, we both working at McDonald's. We trying to get it how we live, right? We ain't got that much money. Let's just go with hot dogs and bologna. What I literally said, I say that because I've done that before, right? And he was like, bruh, I'm gonna eat me. Now that's the way he talk. You hear Louisiana people talk, they talk kind of country. So
yeah.
Tarsia, what's up, sis? So he was like, yeah, bro, man, I don't know what you gonna eat, dog, but I'm gonna eat me. So I'm like, dog, I'm gonna save this. I had like 75. I'm gonna save this 75. I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna spend about 20. I'm gonna get some bread. I'm gonna get some hot dogs, and I'm gonna get some bologna. I'm gonna be good the rest of the week. He said, man, I'm going to what's the place where you get the Chinese food? You like it, man. I can't remember the name of this place. It's in the airport now. What's it called? It's in Terminal 2 now.
Panda Express?
Yeah. He like, man.
Something like that. One Child Walk.
Yeah, so I'm telling him, because we boys, I'm like, bro, let's do this. Let's grind it out. You know what I'm saying? He's like, shoot, God got me, dog. I'm going to eat me. I'm like, but one word, we ain't got this much money. You know what I'm saying? Because we like pooling together trying to work it out. We roommates, right? So so I go buy all this bologna and eggs and stuff like that, bro. I'm trying to be frugal. And I'm sitting down, man. I'm making this hot dog. He come back to the house in his car. Big spread, Panda Express. I told you, I'm going to eat, dog. I'm like, man, I'm smelling this. I'm just eating this raggedy bologna. I'm feeling mad and upset. I said the long story is, my wife is more of the person. She'll be like, man, I ain't going out to eat none this week. I cook whatever's in the deep freezer. And I'd be like, shoot, I'm going to eat me. I totally flip. Like, man, I'm finna go get me some Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna go get me some ribs. I don't want none of this. God gonna take care of me.
Right.
So whichever way works for you, works for you. But I've been both sides. I've been the side of where, like, man, I'm just gonna scarcely save and not spend money for nothing and eat. Basically, I used to get Grand's biscuits, right? Can of Grand's biscuits, cream corn. That's the meal. I sopped the cream corn up with the Grand's biscuit. That was it. I knew how to grind it out, brother. I felt like I was straight. Grand's biscuits, hot dogs, bologna, and some eggs. I'm straight for the whole week.
I don't got no problem with your I don't have no problem with your meal selection. We've been there, but sopping them biscuits up with that corn, boy, you Southern for real, bro.
Brother, I am from Memphis, Tennessee. Don't ever get it twisted. Originally from Arkansas. Holly Grove, Arkansas, to be exact. All right. My boy Hagen said I work 2 jobs just to get by, and it's just me. If I had a spouse, it might be a little easier for me. I'm just saying, maybe I don't know. I never been married or lived with a woman. Hey, salute to you. I would say this.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, bro. I've been talking too long. Go ahead, bro.
No, you straight. You straight. Go ahead.
I was about to say, if you're married to a woman and y'all agree to live as partners, other words, all the money in the pot, it's easier. Now, if you live in where, like, we're both single and, like, hey, we put in on the rent and that's it, and you roommates, it may not be easy because you start talking about, hey, babe, let me borrow 50. You know what I'm saying? You talking to your wife like it's your roommate. Like, I'm not really with that. To each their own. Whatever works for you, works for you. But I always looked at it, man, if I can make $1 million, she make $1 million, we got $2 million. That's the way we do it in my house. Go ahead, bro.
Now, I was gonna get on that. It depends on it depends on your household, like real talk, man. Because some people do have it like this. Mine come with your half of the bills. You got your half of the bills this month, and then you wondering why you're struggling. Yep. Yeah, but then you wonder why you're struggling, and you into it like, man, I'm carrying this one word. Like it's crazy. But like you said, to each his own. No judgment here. I get it because I've been down that road, and boy. Lumps on lumps. You dig what I mean? Because you don't know what that other person is doing. And if that mug messed up, there go your retirement. And there go not having one job.
Right.
Again, I know what I'm talking about.
Been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? But I think wifey say marry someone who cooks. And this is she, but
he ain't lying.
You should get that because marrying someone that cooks and enjoys cooking can make something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got that much. And get you a deep freezer. Listen to your boy. Because if you get a deep freezer and you buy stuff and you forget it's in the deep freezer. And then when times get hard and you go to dumpster diving, so to speak, in your deep freezer, be like, oh, man, I got a whole roast up in this mug. All right, I can do this roast. I find these pork chops. I can do this. Now, if you don't know how to cook, here's something for single people. Because I always feel like I have the single experience when my wife go out of town when it comes just to feed myself, only in that arena when I say the single experience. Because my wife cooks all the time. And when she goes out of town, me and her was just talking about this the other day. The first 2 days, I just go out to eat. Man, I ain't finna cook nothing. I'm tired. I've been working all day. The third day, I feel like an irresponsible adult. And I'd be like, man, I need to cook something, man. She ain't here. She gonna be looking at me like this one word ain't cooked one time. So I go get food. Here's my secret for if I was single and how I would take care of myself and cook. Just get an air fryer. Get a good air fryer. An air fryer
Air
cooks
fryer, how you?
everything.
Hey, air
And
fryer,
look,
how you feeling like a chef,
bruh,
bro?
and bruh, get you one that got the pictures on it. I'm not trying to act like you stupid, but just get the pictures on it. If you push the picture and you put in there that's supposed to be cooked, when it's done, it'll be fully cooked. It won't be
Right.
burnt, and it'll be right. And also, a
Right,
good thing
right.
about the air fryer, it ain't like an oven where you gotta wait a minute for it to warm up. Nah, cut the air fryer on. That sucker is warm in 2 minutes, basically, if you got a good one. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I learned. I season my chicken, put some foil in there, stick that on the little rack on the air fryer, and push chicken, and go downstairs and start playing with music. And I hear beep, 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 go up there. My chicken is dope. All I did was push the button. But anyway, let me put up what
Right.
Hagen said, man.
Hey, man, Hagen's is in confessions, bro.
He said, I lived with baby mama for a week. I gave her $800 that week and spent my last $80 at Walmart for the house. Asked her for $10. She put me.
Hey, do me a
It was
favor and
definitely a roommate
no.
situation.
Hey, listen, for that, hey, hit the he ain't lying button.
Hey, he learned a lesson, didn't he?
Hey,
he learned a lesson.
Hey, he ain't lying though. I know he is not lying. That's why I say hit that he ain't lying button. I know for a fact.
He ain't lying.
Hey, I pray for my boy Hagens, man. That's rough, dog. That's rough,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, big time.
It's hilarious too. No, I ain't clowning you, bro, but it's hilarious. He definitely. Hey, think about this though, bro. At least you find out. Say you would have got married and been like that, boy. You've been hot. You dealing with somebody that just stingy like that. But you dropped 800. She don't want to let you get 10. Ugh, Jesus. Go ahead, bro. Before we wrap this part up, brother.
It. Only thing I say is back to it because we kind of went left and right and up and down on it. But do I think it all depends on who you are and your situation? If you are living, because you got to think about apartments nowadays. It's apartments that's more than my mortgage. You dig what I mean? And that's crazy work to me.
Nuts.
But
nuts.
That's where we are, in society today. So if you make wise investments and do what you need to do and yeah, I mean, you can retire from that one job, but like Hagen said earlier, I think it would be foolish. You should have multiple streams of income. I really do.